even when nothing bad is happening. Even when nothing bad is happening. Even when life looks fine. Not in a dramatic way. Not in a you're broken way. In a psychological way. 1. Your brain learned that silence wasn't safe. Psychologists call this hypervigilance, but not the movie version, not constant fear, not panic. Quiet hypervigilance, the kind that looks calm on the outside and busy on the inside. It develops when emotional safety was inconsistent. Some days you were accepted, some days you weren't. Sometimes you were close, sometimes you felt invisible. Your brain learned connection can shift, safety can disappear. Belonging isn't guaranteed, so it adapted, not by becoming loud, but by becoming aware. Aware of tone, aware of pauses, aware of energy changes, not to control people, to avoid being surprised by loss. Your nervous system decided, if I notice changes early, I can prepare emotionally. If I prepare emotionally, it won't hurt as much. That's the adaptation. Your mind didn't become loud because it's broken. It became loud because it learned that silence once came before disappointment. 2. Your mind confuses calm with uncertainty. Research on nervous system conditioning shows that what we experience repeatedly becomes normal. If chaos was familiar, quiet feels unfamiliar, and unfamiliar feels unsafe. So when things slow down, your brain creates activity. Thoughts, scenarios, replays. Not because you like suffering, but because your system prefers noise over the unknown. 3. You don't overthink. You anticipate. Overthinking is the word people use. Psychology calls it anticipatory coping. Your brain runs future possibilities to prevent future pain. What could go wrong? What might change? What you should be ready for? It's not pessimism, it's protection. Your mind isn't stuck in the future, it's standing guard. 4. You associate stillness with vulnerability. Studies on early emotional environments show that people who grew up without consistent emotional safety often struggle to relax into stillness, because stillness once meant no one is watching, no one is guiding, no one is protecting. So your body learned, if I stay mentally active, I stay in control. Control feels safer than surrender, even when there's nothing to surrender to. 5. That's why it gets louder at night. During the day, distractions mute your inner world. At night, everything external goes quiet. And you finally hear what's always been running underneath, that feels sudden, but it isn't new. It's revealed. 6. This pattern was intelligent. Your loud mind helped you survive. It helped you read people. Sense danger. Avoid emotional landmines. Psychology doesn't call that weakness. It calls it adaptation. You didn't become this way because something is wrong with you. You became this way because something happened around you. 7. And here's the part most people never hear. You don't need to force your mind to be quiet. You don't need to win against your thoughts. You need to show your nervous system slowly that calm is no longer dangerous, that nothing bad happens when you stop scanning, that you can exist without monitoring. When the body feels safer, the mind follows. Not instantly, not perfectly, but gradually. If your mind never feels quiet, you're not broken. You're adapted, and you're allowed to learn a new pattern now. One where rest doesn't feel risky anymore.